Let's go ahead and look at how to measure center from a data set and how to see variation. So first you need to understand what is data. So data is just a list of numbers that have some significance. It can be like this example. You have ages in years, and we have all these ages for different people. This is just a list of numbers, and that's a piece of data, or we say data set. The most common thing we can find when we have a list of numbers is the average. Now there are three types of averages. The most common one is the mean, second one is the mode, and the third one is the median. Now a lot of people say on average I spend $45 at the mall, or on average you see 3 items in a day. What people are talking about is the most popular one is average is the mean. So here's the definition for the mean. To find the mean, you add all the values and then you divide by the total number of the values in the sets. The other type of average is the median. This is when you look for the middle value when the data is arranged in numerical order. And the mode is just the value that repeats the most. So let's try an example. To find the mean, median, and mode, they're also called central tendency. The central tendency, you choose which one you want to use. But right now we're just going to find all three just to practice. So here's data set. The data set that the numbers represent is the number of songs downloaded by students last week. So one student downloaded 3, the second student 7, the third student 21, and so on and so on and so on and so on. So we want to know what is the mean, the median, and the mode. So to find the mean, remember we have a symbol for the mean. So to find the mean, we use an X with a bar on top. So all you do is add the numbers and then divide by the number of numbers you have. So I'm just going to add here 3 plus 7 plus 21 plus 23 plus 63 plus 27 plus 29 plus 95. This is supposed to be a 95 here, and 23. And all of these right here, what is the sum? You're going to divide by the number of students or the number of numbers you have in the number set, in the data set, which is 9. So the sum of the numbers on the numerator, which is the top of the fraction right here, is going to be 291. So all of this here is going to equal 291, and then you're going to divide that number by 9. So my mean, there's a symbol for mean, when you divide 291 by 9 is 32.3333, and it repeats. So that's one central tendency, which is called the mean. You just add all the numbers and you divide. Now the second one that we have is the median. The median is just the number in the middle of the data set, and the symbol is just a capital M. First of all, you have to put the numbers in order, numerical order, and then you just look for the middle number. So I already have the numbers in order here. You have to write all the numbers that you see. Notice that we do have 223, so you have to be careful how you write down the numbers. And all you do is start canceling the numbers so you get until you get to the middle number. You cancel the first one and the last one, the second one and the one before the last. You keep doing that until you get to the middle number. So in this case we have 23. So the median equals 23. Sometimes what happens is when you find the middle number, you actually have two middle numbers. If that happens, you just need to add the two numbers and divide by 2, and that's going to be your median. And the last central tendency we're going to find is the mode. So using the same data set, mode, there's no special symbol for that. You look for the number that repeats the most. Now it helps when the numbers are in numerical order to see what the mode is. So I'm just going to write those down again so you can see what number repeats the most. So this is numerical order using the same data set, and you can see that the number that repeats is 23. It repeats 2 times. Sometimes you have two different numbers that repeat. So the mode will be the number that repeats the most out of those two numbers. Sometimes the numbers do not repeat. So if that happens, when they don't repeat, we say there is no mode.